What's going on, people? We are here. We are here. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Big up, everybody. How y'all feeling? Pixel say hi. I can barely walk right now. What's going on, Nico? What's going on? You pull a leg muscle. Welcome to the sporting world, man. Welcome to the sporting world. Put some ice on it. Stretch it. I'm not a doctor, so I don't even know what to tell you. Big up everybody in the chat. Big up everybody in the chat. Thank you all for joining. Oh, what y'all think about the game so far? Who do you guys expect to win this one, man? Game is being played, but it's being played like kind of just wild a little bit in the beginning. You know, I don't think neither team settled down yet. Oh, that's a miss. That's a miss. That's a miss, people. And Nick out for 4 weeks. Big up Scott. Scott said England are winning the World Cup. Big up yourself, Scott. How you been, man? How you been? Guys, remember to push a like on the button. Push a like on the channel. Hit the button, all right? Good, thanks. How you been? Been all right. We've been all right, man. Right here watching the games and all of that. You know what I mean? Oh, goal. Is this a goal or is this offside? Belgium won, people. Belgium won. Belgium won, USA nil. Is this offside or is it a goal? Seems like it's gonna count. Seems like it's a goal. Yeah, it's way onside. It's way onside. So USA are falling behind moments. 9 minutes into the game. 9 minutes into the game. Big up everybody in the chat. Guys, remember to hit that like button, all right? Hit that like button. 17680. Big up yourself. Matty in the building. Matty says it's been all Belgium so far. Yeah, Belgium are all over um the USA so far. Gary said, big up Gary. Gary says about time they got put in their place.
Daddy.
USA fans are like the Arsenal fans of the World Cup. I don't understand that. Belgium are playing like that. Balaga stuff pissed them off, said Matty. Onana twist his leg. Twist his knee, it seems. I think he's done it. He's in pain. Yeah, he's in pain. What's going on, people? Big up on yourself. Belgium have another player down. Yeah, Onana is done. Manchester they're getting dirty and desperate. So not in the one challenge touch. Think of first water break coming up. First water break coming up. I'm so used to this break now, I know the time and all. Here is Balogun. Here is Balogun. Okay, guys. What to say? Imagine Balogun gets another red. That'll be crazy, right? That'll be crazy. What y'all think about the first half, though? Sorry, the first quarter. That's what it is. Or the first water break. It's a strong, strong start by Belgium. Strong start by Belgium. Lightning in the building. Lightning say, come on, Belgium. Big up yourself, Lightning. What to say, all Belgium. Lightning said, what has happened to my club? They are actually spending money. I already spent 230 million and will spend another 250, according to Fabrizio. Spend 230 million almost on one player, on two players. It's not like y'all buying a bunch of good players. Y'all just buy two okay midfielders, man. But y'all needed players. Y'all almost got relegated. Y'all needed players. It's like y'all doing a whole new buildings kind of stuff. Matty say, oh, we're alive. We're halfway. Oh, Matty deleted it. We're halfway there. Boy, living on a prayer, take my hand. We'll make it, I swear. Surely you have to have respect for Tottenham to finally be spending like a big club. Hey, it's spending what makes if it's spending what makes you feel like a big club, then big up yourself, my lightning. Big up yourself. You know what I mean? Big up yourself. Manchester Ireland has been relegated back to back, and you paid 85 for him. Yeah, amazing, bro. Got Fernandez over United because United wasn't going to pay that money for him. United was never going to pay that 85 million for him. You got Tonali over Arsenal and City. Arsenal was never in for Tonali. You could never get Tonali over Arsenal, man. We were not going to pay that money for him either. We were never going to pay that money for him. You overpaid for two players. Oh, we score. USA score, people. USA score is 1-1. It's 1-1. Game is on. Ah, that's it's 1-1. Game is on again. US have been stifling all night. Stifling all night. Oh, it's 2-1. It's 2-1. What's going on? People, it's 2-1. Trossard assists. 2-1. Just like that. Yeah, he gone for 20 mil. I think Arsenal should have waited, man. They would have get more for him. They would have gotten more for him. I understand that it's fair now. But with the farm that he's in, I'm just saying we could get more. Facts are the facts. We could get more with the farm that he's in. Could get 25. I know it's not a bad price. I'm just saying we could have got more. That's all. He's lit up this World Cup. So yeah, we could have got more. In spite of his age. We could have twisted their arms for another 5 mil. Trossard has been fantastic this World Cup, man. No doubt about that. He's been fantastic. So yeah. Look at that. Kevin De Bruyne is on the bench. Doku is on the bench. Imagine that. Damn. Oh, you think so? Yeah, 35, 36. Who knows, Matty? Who knows? Messi is at 38 and Ronaldo is at 41. There. There's a lot of whole player in this World Cup. Might be a squad player. Might be a squad player. How about Marina coming on earlier on saving Spain? That's something. Injury for so long. So Messi and Ronaldo are monsters. Yeah, they're monsters. You could actually see Ronaldo body gives up on him at the end of the game though. It's like his body was waiting for the final game. You know what I mean? You could see he looks like Neymar, like he was in pain after he finished. Yeah. Trossard is already so much slower now than when we signed him. I mean, never know. As I said, could be a squad player. Look at De Bruyne now, squad player. You know what I mean? De Bruyne is in that age group right now. You know what I mean? As a squad player. It's the last World Cup for a lot of players. Wild. Whole generation gone after this one. Yep. Yep. All the Messi, the Ronaldo, the Burners. Um, a lot of people. A lot of people. Neymar, whole generation. Two generation as well. Because Neymar and Messi and Ronaldo are two different generations. You know what I mean? Ronaldo, Messi, and what's the Croatia guy name? And a few more. Who knows what talent emerge in the next 4 years? I'm excited. I'm excited to see. Near last World Cup too. Modric, yeah, Modric, the Croatian guy. Big up Jet Life. Jeremy Doku is on the bench. Oh, that's a good dummy. That's a good dummy. USA coming back into the game now. We're playing better. Ball gonna miss. That's wow. It's a goal kick. It's a goal kick. 6 minutes. Michael said, Alfonso, can you put a score graphic in the screen? Uh, I'm using my phone, so I can't. I'm gonna have those score graphics for the I'm gonna have those for the Premier League though. I might have it for some of the for the last remaining games of the World Cup. I might have it. I'm gonna figure out which one of these apps I can learn to use fast. Well, thank you, Michael. It's a good idea. I've been working on that idea for a while now. I couldn't do it with the StreamYard. Couldn't do it with the StreamYard, so what's the call again? We in the new financial year for transfer from July. Y'all think that's what Arsenal been waiting on? Yeah, I know. I got what you're saying, man. Make it a bit official. I got what you're saying. I'm going forward with that. I promise. I'm working on it. I'm working on it, Michael. I'm working on it. Let's go Tottenham and England. Man, if Tottenham, the one player that you got in there, well, y'all have two players in there, one. It's crap anyway. I don't think it's about the money, Matty. Um, said I need a laugh. I don't think it's about the money. I think it's about balancing each side of the financial fair play. I think that's what it is. Malaga making some good run though. I ain't gonna lie. Malaga making some good run. Well, whilst we wait, all the best players getting signed. Yeah, we understand that. But I don't think that it's a situation where they don't acknowledge who they want. You know what I mean? Because all these players that are being signed, we've only been linked with them. You know what I mean? It's not like we made serious inquiry or make a bid or anything. So let's see what Arsenal really have in mind. You know what I mean? Obviously, they have a plan. They have something going on. You get me? There's something going on, and I'm just interested to see. A lot of news saying that, a lot of reports are saying that they're waiting on the World Cup to finish. You know what I mean? And all of that. Tonali and Fernandez were just inquiring, man. It was they're not it. The Arsenal made a serious bid for one player, and that's Bruno. You know what I mean? And I think they're gonna go back for him again. You understand? They know what they want. The enforcement that we need is to make sure that we win. You know what I'm saying? To make sure that we win. We're defending champions and we're here to defend our title. So we have to make sure that we win. So in order for you to find, you're not looking somebody who is going to come in for 10 minutes or 15 minutes when Declan Rice is tired. You're looking for someone that can actually replace Declan Rice. You know what I mean? Give him a breather. You get what I'm saying? And I think that's where their concrete interest is in Bruno. You know what I'm saying? He can replace Declan Rice. Give Declan Rice a breather without even have to think it. Declan Rice can be left out of the squad with a Bruno Fernandez in it. With a Bruno Guimaraes in it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We need better than Bruno. Well, who's better than Bruno you see out there that fits what we're trying to do? Who is better than Bruno out there that can replace Declan Rice if you want to leave him out of the squad completely for a day, for a game? So Bruno sound like a fifth choice option. Let me know your first four choice option then. Spurs could have gone for Tonali for PR like we done Arsenal like they did with us for Eze. Wharton, Scott, Anderson. I don't think they're better than Bruno. To be honest, I know they're English, and because of that, y'all rate them, but I don't think they're better than Bruno. To be honest with you, they may be younger, but I don't know. But I don't think they're better. Maybe younger, but I don't think they're better, Matty. I'm being honest. Bruno was getting the goals and winning games for Newcastle. As I said, they're not better than them. They may be younger, but not better. No, Matty, you're just being an English fan, man. I'm talking real football right now. But at the end of the day, for some reason, I'm just holding faith and I'm keeping trust that these guys know what they're doing. They've done it last season, and it was about mid-July they started really buying players. So I'm hoping to see, and they got the players that they wanted as well. So yeah, I want winners who make the difference and make points from nothing. Newcastle should be in Europe minimum. But we're not talking about Newcastle, though. We're talking about the player. You understand me? We're not talking about Newcastle. We're talking about the player. The player we're talking about, a player that can make a difference. That's exactly what you just said. So we're talking about the player. And if you're going to choose between those three persons that you mentioned and Bruno, it's going to be Bruno all day. I don't want us to spend that sort of money on an old man. Okay, so now I understand that. That's your point. As I mentioned before, they're younger, but not better. You understand me? They are younger. I do admit that. I did tell you that. They are younger, but they are not better. We got MLS and Marino. I honestly don't think we need a midfielder. I honestly don't think we need a holding midfielder. Marino is not a holding midfielder, though. You know what I mean? Marino is not a holding midfielder. I think MLS can be trained in that position that Rice is. I do think MLS can be trained. I think Martinelli need to be moved in the middle. We've been saying it for a while, but we've been saying it as a striker. Martinelli as a box-to-box eight, as we see in Brazil game the other day, he did well. He was fantastic. So I think we need to train that kid somewhere in the middle for him to work, and that will save us a lot of money to buy a fantastic winger, you know what I mean, and probably another striker or something. But I think we have a squad that we need to just probably shift around a few people. Well, Martinelli to be exact. Trossard is gone, so we need to shift around Martinelli, and we need to get two entire player on the wing, right? You have to remember that I'm looking at the situation with the wing. There's three players' name being called over there: Zollis, Rogers, and Barcola. Zollis and Rogers, we getting one of those. You know what I mean? We getting one of those. If we get Zollis, we're not getting Rogers. Trust me, people. If we get Rogers, we're not getting Zollis. You know what I mean? It's the same thing with Martinelli. Yeah, if we get Zollis, we're not getting um Rogers. If we get Rogers, we're not getting Zollis. The thing about it is this: for us to buy Rogers and Barcola in the same window, we have to sell somebody big. We have to sell somebody big. So that's where we're at right now. I would love to forward to have both. I said we won't get Rogers. Let's see. Let's see. He has the intention that he wants to move to Arsenal. So let's see. Michael say, yeah, got a left wing and Martinelli can replace Jesus. If Martinelli move to the center, we're gonna need two left wingers. Two left wingers. So we have to get back an identity, an identical player to Martinelli, which is Barcola. Just a slight upgrade, right? And we need an identical player to Trossard, which is Zalis or Rogers. So that's how that left wing is playing out right now. And if we don't sell Martinelli for that big transfer going out, we have to sell somebody for that big transfer going out to finance those two players. Villa want too much for him. Yeah, I know Villa want a harm and a leg for him, but you can always negotiate. You may never know. I think Arsenal gonna pull off a transfer like they did with Nketiah on a player, on a marquee player. I think they're probably gonna try to pull off an Nketiah and a marquee player. Because what they did was pay a huge transfer fee. You know what I mean? They paid a huge transfer fee, take him on loan, a huge loan fee, I should say. Take the player on loan and then finish it up. Finish it up in the next season for financial fair play so they can back it. We paid what 35 mil for Nketiah, who passed way more than that, but the transfer, the fee that they pay for the loan was huge, and that helps covered. You know what I mean? So they have deals that they can make to make these stuff happen. Believe me, if Arsenal want Rodgers, we getting him. If we want Barcola, we getting him. I promise you, Rodgers is an Aston Villa player next season. Let's see. Let's see. Um, Michael said, "I like that, Alfonso." Yeah, it's just simple. It's just simple logics and tactics, you know. So they're working those kind of stuff out in the background. Those are what they're working on. They're working on how to make these kind of deals happen because they know who they want. I promise you. You see, Arsenal is not running down any bid with any other players because their players have not been targeted yet by anybody. That's the reason why they haven't gone. Look when Arsenal wanted Rice. They went in that bidding war with Manchester City. You know what I mean? Because that's what they want. You understand what I'm saying? So trust me, it's not they're cool because nobody has touched their buttons yet. Nobody has really gone in for their players yet. You know what I mean? For them to act. So yeah, trust me. But it will be fantastic for us to get Rogers and Barcola, but we have to sell somebody huge. It has to be somebody huge. That's why I'm saying they should have waited on the World Cup to finish to sell Trossard because they could have twist Besiktas harm for another 5 mil or something. You know what I mean? Get where they need to get. You know what I mean? They might sell Ethan this season. They might not. You know what I mean? Jesus is going, that's probably another 20 mil there. Probably 15, who knows? Who else is going? We'll probably get 10 mil for this defensive midfielder that we don't use at all. You get what I'm saying? Nelson. Well, I think Nelson is leaving on a free, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think Nelson is leaving on a free. Kepa is going, but Kepa fee is really nothing. I think Kepa and Arsenal have an agreement. A buy option clause for 5 mil, the same amount of money that they paid for him. You know what I mean? So they're not really gaining anything from Kepa. They're not really getting anything from Kepa. Yeah. I mentioned Jesus. Yeah, they might get 15 million for Jesus. 15 to 20 mil for Jesus. They ain't gonna get nothing more than that because he's injury prone. Um, yeah, they can sell him to Everton if Everton wants him. So it's a situation where I totally trust what's going on. I see who my manager is. You know what I'm saying? And Arteta doesn't like to lose. And I promise you guys, these players that they are talking about are not Arteta first choice players. These players that Tottenham swoop up and all of them, they're not first choice players. They're not players that are going to make a massive difference in our team. And that's the reason why they don't matter. That's the reason why they don't matter. Fernandez is going to be a squad player. We have enough squad player. We need a player that's going to push for a substitute, for a starting position. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Matty said Kepa is getting replaced by Leeds keeper who they just let go. Begins with M. Leeds just let go a keeper and we're gonna sign him. That sounds kind of shaky to me. Leeds let go a keeper and they're gonna sign him. But we need capable persons. So if Leeds let him go, that means he's not good. He's gonna be let go on a free. That means he's not good, right? It's not good. You see a lot of rumors gonna be going around, but let's see. But we are gonna be looking for capable persons to, you know what I mean? Remember, a keeper don't have to be fit all season. So why are we gonna have a keeper in the goal that's probably can't do a job for us? Because he's not too old? Nah. Pretty much, but I honestly don't think is there to play much, just like the squad. Well, at the end of the day, you still got to have a keeper that's ready to come in if something happens to David Raya. You have to have that in mind that it might not be fit for the entire season. You know what I mean? And if he's not fit for the entire season, and we have a keeper that's no good inside, that we're screwed. We're screwed. You know what I'm saying? We're screwed. We're still gonna be in different competitions. You get where I'm coming from? We're still gonna be in different competition that we're trying to win also. So yeah, it's not a situation where we want to. I don't see that happening, Matty. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I don't see that happening. I started looking at football different now, because I'm into it more on the other side as well. So I'm not seeing that happening. Before that, they promote. Is he better than the keepers than our third choice keeper? You know what I'm saying? Nico is back. So the second half is back. Okay, we'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna look into it. Does little man play football? Which one, the baby? None of them have started playing yet. They just play for fun in the backyard right now. You got two sons. Actually, I got four. I got four sons. I used to be a striker. I used to be a striker once. Then I drop into midfield. Then I drop into the eight role. Swear you got a bigger lad than the two we saw at the barbecue. Yep. To be honest with you, that ball control that you see me have, I could control my ball like that since I was, I think, 7 or 8 years old. I could control, I had that ball control since I was like 7 or 8 years old. Easily. I tell you, I love football. So I've been doing it for a long time. I honestly am, Nico. Ain't no joke. I honestly am a Brazilian at heart. I am. Brazil football is what matters to me. That's the reason why I'm hurt the way we got knocked out, because why would we hire a European coach, you know what I mean, to in a samba religion? You know what I'm saying? Don't make no sense to me, man. Don't make no sense to me. The change in our football, and I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Bro, I play exactly like Rafinha. I do cardio sessions all game. We like dribble and we like control. You know what I mean? We like to have the ball and the control. So I learned ball control since I was toddler. And I want to teach my boys them that same ball control. Once you have control over the ball, you can do what you want with it. That's the beauty about football. That's what you have to learn. Once you have control over the ball, you do what you want with it. Bro, England have a German manager. It's a coincidence England play better once German was knocked out. We will never know. I ain't gonna lie. Wait a second, his team won't lose it. His team not there anymore. So, hi. Saying you're a dream, Nico. If you was that good at 14, you'd already been on scouting and one of the top teams, youth teams. I come from an Irish culture, so we have the Irish game, which played at school and in the community. Most Jamaicans, pretty much we Jamaican feel like we're Brazilians. No joke. You know what I mean? We feel like we're a little Brazil. You get me? So skills and ball control is what we do. We love that. Jamaicans are very skillful players. Very skillful players. We just don't have the right coach and all of that. The best that we were was when we hired a Brazilian coach. That was a year that we make it to the World Cup. That was a year that our talent really showed to the world. We've done anything since then. We've been going for stupid coaches all over the world. We're going for English coach, and England don't even want their own coaches. You know what I'm saying? And all of those crap. We tried our own coach. You know what I mean? We did fairly well. You know what I mean? But that was about it, just fairly well. You know what I mean? I remember at one point we were one game away from qualifying. So, Irish play a lot of ball even though they ass. We play too many sports with no many people. Rugby. Y'all are good at rugby. And if he could catch that with a one-time shot in that stride, that would have been nice. We've been linked with Tillman for years. Yeah, Michael is in the group chat. Group chat, Michael, group chat. Michael was the one that we tried to get on so hard. He was the one that we couldn't get. He was the one that was been trying to put his number in the chat. And they keep on, you had to put it in. Matthew, weren't you the one that sent me his number? No, it was Krish. I think it was Krish. He said I'm the OG Nico. Where's Lindsay and all of them? Goal. Gotta be. Gotta be a goal. Gotta be a goal. What a mistake. What kind of mistake that is? That is crazy. Matt Turner is better than this keeper. Why do you use him? Why do you use this keeper over Matt Turner? Matty. And the defender didn't even stop him. Look at that. He goes straight through the defender. Straight through the defender. Look at that. Straight through the defender. It's like he passed it to the defender and he couldn't stop it. Wow. He's off balance though, to be honest. He's tracking back to get in the goal and they push it. It's madness. Keeper choke. You're not supposed to choke there. You're supposed to clear the ball. You Messier. You're a keeper. You know the players behind you. I have nothing to do with European heritage, Matty. Because a South American team could beat this Belgium team. Mexico could probably beat this Belgium team. So it has nothing to do with that. And Mexico is CONCACAF. It's okay. CONCACAF growing, you know. CONCACAF growing, and this only gonna make CONCACAF better. I promise you. This only gonna make CONCACAF better. Europe will not own football forever. Remember at one point South America had it? Yeah, CONCACAF gonna take it away one day. Promise. Africa gonna take it away one day too. So trust me, Europe won't own football forever, Matty. Believe me. And when CONCACAF take it over, we're gonna make it flary. We're gonna put some flair in it. We're gonna have a swag. Asia doing good. Asia doing good. Look at Japan and Korea. Well, Japan actually. Yeah, Asia probably need to step up a little bit more. CONCACAF in the 90s, CONCACAF was hot, bro. You know what I mean? They just don't know how to capitalize on situation like, you know what I mean? USA acting like they're the best team in the competition. I'm so glad. What's wrong with that? Every team comes in this want to be the best team. To be honest with you, every team comes in this competition wants to be the best team. That's why you join it. You have to have self-confidence. If you don't come in and act like you're the best, then you're gonna get bullied and beat up. You have to come in and act like you're the best and want to be the best. They act like they're the best and they want to be the best. And that's the reason why they played so well so far. Because they've played fantastic so far. You can't take away that from them. Can't take away their performance from them. They have played fantastic. It's okay, man. People will understand one day, Matty. Don't worry. Little man is an Arsenal fan forever, man. Don't worry. That ain't never gonna change. It would be a dream for him to play for my team. A dream, 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 dream. Thanks, Mikel Marino. I'm Messi fan. Thank you, Gunners. Mikel Marino save Spurs. Save Spain. Who was a Jamaica in the Prem 15 years ago? Fulham striker. Ricardo Fuller. We had a couple of Jamaicans well in the game 15 years ago. Ricardo Fuller, devastating striker. It was very good. Ricardo Fuller, and then we had Bibi Gardner, Ricardo Gardner. He played for Bolton. That was when Bolton was at its peak in the Premier League. Matty said, damn, not had a thanks towards us for arrival for a while. Yeah, nobody ever really tell us thanks for nothing. You know what I mean? Who was that person that tell us thanks just now? Where is he? Whiskey General say, what's up, champs? We're here doing the damn thing. We're here, man. You cheer. You cheer Messi. So he's a Naruto fan. From the Uchiha clan. Uchiha Messi. Big up yourself, Uchiha Messi. Nah, it was Joel Campbell. That Joel Campbell is not Jamaican. Joel Campbell is from Costa Rica, I think. Yeah, I think Joel Campbell is from Costa Rica. I used to go Fulham games when I was younger with my disabled aunt and was pitch side where the subs and staff are. Could walk onto the pitch if I wanted to. Met loads of players back in the days. That must be nice. Must be nice. Nikolai said, why didn't you become a Fulham fan? Tilleman versus Tilleman. Tillemans versus Tilleman. I was her chaperone. Well, that's a good chaperone to be, no joke though. My uncles and cousins are Charlton season tickets. Back then they were in the prim. My uncle just passed last week. R.I.P. R.I.P. to you and your family, man. R.I.P. to your uncle. My condolences to you and your family, I should say. It's raining. Where did this rain come from? Oh, it's not raining. It's a field being watered. It's a field being watered. Oh, I thought it was raining. Need a snap break. I gotta eye the snacks. It wasn't rain. Hmm? Hmm? You're welcome, Michael. Just remember, Mexico went toe to toe with England, and we're close to winning. What game were you watching? Don't worry, guys. Trust me. CONCACAF gonna take over football one of these days. USA, Jamaica, Canada, Mexico, El Salvador, Costa Rica, you name them. CONCACAF gonna take over football. Let's give us a good time. Nikolai said, yes, Riley. Yeah, we're gonna. We are. Trust me. My partner is Salvadorian Alfonso. All right. So you know the passion that we have for football as CONCACAF nation, right? No, it's fine, man. We have players grooming right now in Jamaica. They just choose because of whatever. You know what I mean? Most of these people grow up in these places. That's why they choose them. But trust me, it's gonna be all right. We have better talents than those that choose wherever, you know. Better talents. It's just that we don't have the infrastructure in Jamaica to groom them how we're supposed to. That's all. We need to go back to basic. That's what we need to do. Go back to basic. My kids are half Salvadorian and Irish. Yeah, US is the last CONCACAF team. Croatia went. Curacao went. Yeah, Curacao went. US, Canada, and Mexico. See, I don't do politics, I do football. And for CONCACAF's sake, I wanted USA to win. I'm thinking it was four. Was it 4 or 5? Yeah, we saw that. It was six. Remind me who the other two was again, Nico. What a shot. It's a good shot. Oh yeah, 80. I forget 80. Panama was here too? 80 was here. Panama was here too. I forget Panama totally. If the next Messi have Brazil Jamaican heritage, which nationality would you want him to declare for? Thinking of what career he should have. To be honest with you, I would love for him to declare for Jamaica, but he's probably not going to be. One of the reasons why these players choose to play for these England and America and all that. So don't get it wrong. You have to remember Jamaicans choose to play for England too. You understand what I'm saying? The reason why they do that is because it's better for their careers. You get what I'm saying? It's way better for their careers. So that's the reason why they choose to do that sometimes. They're thinking about their career. They're still bursting, they're still doing fireworks. A lot of these England players was Jamaican. If they weren't Jamaican, their parents was Jamaican. Ryan Sterling was born Jamaican. Nico, Nico said Kai Havertz might be the worst player to score in two Champions League final. No, bro, I'm taking a break for now because of Arsenal jerseys. Cut him. Ooh, what a block. You guys are tripping. Eighty-seven minutes gone in this game. 3-1 is the score line. Nobody can add USA for the tournament. This tournament was a fantastic tournament for them. And I mean, to be honest, they played some very, very good football to get right where they're at now. We know CONCACAF needs some more work, so we know it probably wasn't going to go all the way, but it did well. No, I get that. That's exactly what I said. We know they weren't going to go all the way. You know what I mean? But as I said, they did well. They did well. And they played with some flair and some passion to get where they are right now. You know what I mean? So, yeah, they're on the right track. They're heading in the right direction. Football has opened up a bit more because of this World Cup in the US, I should think. So, you know what I mean? More persons probably going to be more interested in the game now and all of that. So, yeah. Not free soul in this game. Yeah, the keeper messed up the game, man. He's the one that killed the fight that USA had. You know what I mean? He killed the fight that USA had. When you do something like that, come on, they're one goal down and you went and made an error like that. You kill the whole momentum that they were. And USA was on the front foot. You know, they were on the front foot. They were trying to fight. And that just ended them. 4 minutes at a time. So it's not even a lot of time. I ain't gonna lie, that was a devastating situation from the keeper. Keeper finished the momentum that they had, man. That was done once a keeper did that. So Matt Freeze ruined my mood, Riley. Yeah, the game was going on. All right, Dennis. You know what I mean? They were behind, but they were fighting. You know what I mean? And they just killed the fight. He just killed the fight. He killed the momentum. And you could see the drop in their attitude from then. You know what I mean? Their attitude was down. But as I said, take nothing away from this US team. This US team, to get where they get, they did well. They did well. Look at this. They just brought on Lukaku. Goal again. They just brought on Lukaku. They had a big strike on the field. Goal again. It's definitely over now. Definitely over now. As I said, it was a good fight. This team has spirit. They fought. They fought. You know what I mean? This is Belgium we're talking about. So Yeah, 4-1. It's done, people. It's done. It is done. So USA have been knocked out. As I said, they did well to reach where they are. And I mean, and they should have held their heads up high. They played their fault. You know what I mean? And this should not be a defeat for them. This should be a momentum. They should look to want to kick on from this performance that they did in this competition so far. You know what I mean? They lit up this World Cup. They have. You know what I mean? They're defeated now, but as I said, it's they should just be looking forward. Yeah. From the first goal. Yeah, from the first goal it was kind of clear where the game was heading. You know what I mean? Yeah. So Spain and Belgium officially. Mhm. All right, guys, we're gonna close this one out for tonight. We appreciate everybody for being here. You know what I mean? Thank you guys for the support as usual. You get me? Yeah, man. Honestly, I thought Belgium was gonna get knocked out. Run of run of 32. Yeah, they're steadily progressing. And this is the best performance they put in this entire World Cup. You know, the best performance they put in this entire World Cup. So yeah, I'm gonna go get some rest. Me myself too. Gonna go get some rest. Thank you guys for tuning in, man. Thank you guys for the love and the support as always. I appreciate you guys a lot. I mean, like US, some of the US men are crying, but I'm telling you, they need to hold their head up. This was a fantastic tournament for them, and you know, fantastic tournament for them. So yeah, big up everyone. Thank you all. One love, as Matty say.